Welcome. My name is Jeremy Loomis-Norris. Thank you for taking a look at my module on using Flipgrid for remote engagement in especially middle school and high school classes, but really it could be applied to any K through 12 setting. Flipgrid is an awesome resource for enabling asynchronous, meaning whenever users want to use the learning tool. It's a great tool for asynchronous engagement for students, which has been a big challenge for a lot of teachers during remote learning periods, having students stay engaged. Like I said, I'm Jeremy Loomis-Norris. I'm a grad student in the EdTech program at Texas State University. And I developed this module to introduce teachers like yourself to Flipgrid. In this module, we'll be using an instructional organizational model called iCare, which has 5 different components: an introduction, connect, apply, reflect, and extend. You will find those menu items up here at the top right. So let's go to the introduction. First thing I'd like to go over is how difficult remote learning has been for a lot of teachers and students. It's been challenging to get students engaged on screen at the same time in a way that's really useful to their learning. So Flipgrid is a great way to relieve that pressure. Here's some resources about Flipgrid, and a great article on Edutopia about it. And here's what we'll be doing in this module. We're going to create a Flipgrid learning space for your classroom, add learners to your space, create a group, topics, and record feedback. Here's some ISTE standards and terminology. In the Connect portion, we have some classroom use cases. A high school history teacher's use of Flipgrid in his classroom, as well as an article about an elementary education classroom, and some more background on just the difficulty of remote learning during the pandemic of 2020. So how can Flipgrid help? Well, it allows students to record short responses to any topics or questions you'd like to have class discussions around. It's super easy to use, and we're going to walk through all the pieces of how to do it. This begins with a screencast I've recorded for you of some basic features, and then a checklist of how to familiarize yourself with how to use it, and then some instructions. So you're going to create your own Flipgrid space, invite people you know into it to respond to a prompt, and this will all be done in the apply section. You have a checklist here for the project you'll be doing. And once you've done that, the last piece is a reflection. You're going to do a written reflection on what you've learned. I've included some writing prompts here just to reflect on what maybe you didn't know before you started, especially regarding people's emotional and mental health during remote learning. In the extend portion, I have included some extra further resources on social and emotional learning and managing emotions in times of uncertainty and stress. And I hope you have fun with this module. Thanks.